Rachel. Welcome back to another video, and as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a speed build of this kind of spruce looking house you probably saw in the video thumbnail. So I have this seed here that I use for some other like building things that I have, and I just like saw this really cute area and it was naturally made. I didn't even have to do any terraforming. So it's obviously like spruce themed, so there's going to be like spruce blocks and stuff. I don't know what I'm even saying. And kind of, well, I did another speed build a while back, and it was one of like this other house. And okay, looking back on it now, it wasn't very good in my opinion. Like, it's just that I've like gotten a lot better at building. I like to think that, I don't know, I've just learned a lot of new techniques and stuff that I really like. And what I'm doing kind of now is the, what's it called, framework or whatever. It goes one block outside of the walls that are just like the spruce ones that I'm placing down now. So it just kind of would hold up a house if it were in real life, but it also just kind of adds some dimension and coolness rather than it to be like a just like a wooden box. So it kind of adds dimension and stuff. And the way I kind of learned to build is from this YouTuber named Grian. You might have heard of him, but he has like 1 million or so subs, and he's like super awesome. He's from England, and he is like awesome. His building is like on fleek. I can't even say that. He has really good building skills, and he does tutorials, which I kind of learned the framework type thing and how I did the roof, which you'll see kind of later in the video. So I got like a lot of my building ideas and everything from him, and just kind of how to build in general. And here I'm kind of struggling with how to do this front bit. I don't even. What is that? Okay. So yeah, spruce house. And okay, I probably should say this now, but if you saw my last video and you watched through the whole thing, I gave updates and stuff, and I talked about having a schedule where I'm going to upload like 4 videos a week and everything. But I left this comment on that video, and the comment basically like speaks for itself. You can like pause and read it, but yeah, just read that. It basically like means that I'm not going to be following that schedule. It adds a lot of stress to me, and I can't even cope with the schedule. So I'm just gonna go back to how it was, where I upload when I can and when I want to, because then my content will be better and it won't just be a ritual that I feel I have to do every week. Okay, but I will be uploading more because, you know, it's still summer for me. I don't go back to school for a while. And speaking of school, oh my gosh, I'm moving schools again this year. So last year I went to a new school, but then I didn't really kind of work out there, I guess. So I'm going to a new school this year, and I'm just like really nervous. It's a really nice school too, and I'm like super excited, but I'm also kind of nervous. So as of today, it's like August the 6th, and I think I'll get this video uploaded today too. And I go back August the 18th, so I still have a couple of weeks before school starts, and this school has a uniform, like not just a dress code, an actual uniform, which is kind of cool and weird. Personally, like my old school had a dress code, which it basically just had colors that you had to dress in, but no like plaid skirts or anything. But this new school that I'm going to, you have to wear like plaid skirts, navy polos, and yeah. And the dress code is pretty strict, but you know, it's okay. Like no nail polish, and you can't wear like jackets and stuff indoors, but you know, I guess it's just that type of, you know, preppy kind of school, I guess. I don't know. As like in the video now, I'm kind of doing the upper level of the house, I guess, and yes, that's gonna be it. I think it's looking pretty good. And I don't wait, no, I do know. Yeah, so I minimized this video so it's like 16 minutes long, give or take. So it's that long, but in reality it took like maybe an hour to build, which isn't really too bad. It isn't too bad, but editing probably takes the same amount of time, so, you know, 2 hours isn't like that very bad, because when like we make videos, and I think, well, I'm not sure, but it takes more effort than you would think. Like, when you first start out YouTube, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm starting, it's awesome. And it is awesome. But when I started Scandinavia, I didn't really put in much editing time into my videos. They were still good, but they didn't really need it either, because it was Scandinavia. But then as you kind of like go more into YouTube, you realize it takes a lot of work than you might have first intended it to. So editing can take a super duper long time. I know some of my YouTubers understand me, Peachy and Kay and Cream, and everyone, go subscribe to them. So editing, yeah, it can take a while, especially when you're doing something like this, which is a speed build, or if I'm doing a Club Penguin video, I have to, Club Penguin takes forever, it takes ages. Club Penguin, I have to split in between every single time I say something, so it's not too long and it doesn't make the video too long. So it takes a couple days to edit a Club Penguin video, but it's worth it because I really like them, and I like making Club Penguin videos. They're one of my most favorite to make. In Scandinavia, of course, it's my favorite. So yeah, editing takes a while, but I'm not gonna complain, because what would I be if I complained? I'd be a complainer, and I don't want to be a complainer who complains the complainers. What? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. I haven't really done a voiceover like this before. It's kind of interesting. Just like I'm talking. It's just kind of my opportunity to just talk freely to you guys. And I don't know, if there weren't a voiceover, would you want to listen to it? Because it's just music. And the music is obviously in the background, which I found. The music on Epidemic. Or is it Epidemic? What? It's a website. I have this like license thing that I'll link the website down below, and they literally have the best royalty-free music like ever. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but that's just my opinion. It's amazing music. It's the kind of music I would listen to regularly. If you watch Aphmau, which you should, Aphmau's amazing. But if you watch her and you've seen her, what's it, Love Love Paradise, the My Street roleplay, that one is pretty good. And the intro music to it, which is Faster Car, and it's that really amazing music that's in the beginning, which that video went viral, the music that actually has Faster Car. But yeah, Faster Car is made by Epidemic. How do you say that even? But yeah, it's made by them, so I was like, oh my gosh, it's awesome. So I checked them out, and all their music is as great as that. Like, I listen to Faster Car just on a daily basis just because it's so awesome. I just listen to it because it's good music. And the rest of the music I would do too. Like, there's some that I really enjoy, which is pretty good. Like, it's good music. And I'm so happy I found it. Because it can be a real struggle to find royalty-free music that's good. If you don't know what I mean by royalty-free, it basically means that you can use it in your videos. Because if I use like music from the radio or something, like by Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber or something, if I use those music, I would get copyright strikes because I don't own it. So YouTube would either like take down that video, or they'd claim the money that I made off of the video, which I don't make money off my videos. Yeah. So royalty free is music that someone makes for people to use in like videos or projects or something, and they won't get copyright strikes for. So it's just like good music that you can use in your videos. And yeah, so Epidemic or whatever has the best music, and I'm not sponsored by them, but I just love talking. I love talking about it. I need every YouTuber to use it because their music can be great. Yeah. So here's the house so far. I hope you like it. I'm gonna say this. She's invading my life. Just kidding. So yeah, I was kind of making it up as I went, because I didn't really have like a layout or plan or anything. I kind of knew what I wanted it to be, you know, kind of like spruce themed, I guess. The roof, again, I learned like the kind of tactic or whatever from Green, who I like kind of talked about earlier, I guess. but I think it looks so awesome. I'm so proud of it. And then that wall that's kind of like below the roof, it was just kind of plain looking. I don't know, so I did that little, what is it, circle thing? I don't know what that is, but I think it looks cool. Yeah, and then I put fences on it for just texture, and I'm like super duper proud. This is probably my best, or one of my best builds that I've done before. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to talk about next. If you watched my last video or listened to it or whatever, you would have heard that Scandinavia has been canceled or whatever for a couple weeks or so because my dad had to loan the computer that runs Scandinavia, the server, on, and he had to loan that computer to one of his friends, and we'll have it back soon, I hope. But yeah, the server, I can't have it for now, and I'm like just as sad as probably you guys would be because there's going to be no Scandinavia, which is so upsetting. So I'm really sad. But so no Scandinavia, but I hope we'll get it back before October, because if you've been with me since last October, you know what comes in October. If you don't know what comes in October, where have you been? Do you not know? Okay, basically in October, maybe beginning of September, Scandinavia turns into Spooknavia, which is just another name I created. But because I have an obsession with Halloween, seriously, it's my favorite holiday. Okay, Christmas is pretty good too, but I love Halloween. I love dressing up. I love the candy. I love the decorations. I love decorating my room. I love everything about Halloween and fall. So Scandinavia becomes Spooknavia, which basically means I put on a Halloween skin. And I don't know what I'll do this year. Last year for Halloween, I guess, in Scandinavia, I was Little Red Riding Hood. My skin was made by AC Cat, who's been added to my kitty corner, and I might get them to make me another one if they would like. If they do, I mean. They make awesome skins, so check them out. But yeah, she made my Little Red Riding Hood one for me. And I don't know what I'm going to be this year. I don't know what I'm going to be in real life either. Like, there's so many choices. Last year, I was Katniss Everdeen, you know, from the Hunger Games. And I was her, and I had like this braid, and I had a bow I bought off Amazon. It was amazing. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be this year. For the past 2 years, I've kind of made my own costumes. Either just like put some items together for a costume or actually made it. The year before, I was Dorothy from like The Wizard of Oz. And yeah, I made that. I made the costume. And I don't know what I'm going to be this year. I might like go and buy a costume. I've been thinking of that. I might just go see what they have. And then, of course, you know, all them beauty gurus will be posting DIYs for costumes, which I love. I love watching those videos. I love all fall videos. I have a fall obsession. Okay, yeah, Spooknavia. Last year, we were just building the barn while I had my skin, and then it was Halloween and we did that stuff. I came up with the idea for Spooknavia a little bit before Halloween, so I only had like 3 or 4 episodes of it. But I'm going to start earlier this year, so there will be more Spooknavia. And also, in the beginning of my Scandinavia videos, the song, which is actually called Summer Smile, it plays, and it's kind of my intro song for Scandinavia. It changes to this Halloween themed song, so yeah. And you guys gave me suggestions on what to build in Spooknavia last year, and a lot of you guys said haunted house, which I thought was a really good idea, but I didn't get around to doing it since Halloween came so quickly. I only had like 3 episodes of Spooknavia. Maybe I'll like do a build for Spooknavia this year. I might build a haunted house, or you guys could like request stuff for me to build. But yeah, just thinking about Halloween and fall has got me so excited. I'm so excited. I love fall. I'm a Virgo, which is my horoscope, or is it astrology sign or whatever, you know, horoscope. I'm Virgo, and so I was born in September, so it's kind of fall. It's kind of like still summer, but it's more like fall. So I was born in the fall. It's in my genes. I love fall. I love it. What's your favorite season? Comment down below what your favorite season is. Maybe we are twinsies and we both like fall. I mean, who doesn't like fall? How many times have I said fall or autumn? I can't even. So yeah, another reason why I like fall is because there's the leaves. Oh my gosh, look. That interior. Oh, it's so cute. The video is... it's getting close to the video. But yeah. So fall, I like it because there's